Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna do a different type of video. So I have some gameplay going on in the background there, and I just think I want to talk over it for a bit. And so in the last few videos, I've noticed, that I don't have much to talk about, and it's true. I don't have a lot of things going on, but the one thing I haven't talked about at all that I really should probably focus on is baseball as a whole, the sport. Now, if you don't know, well, you probably don't know who I am. I am a complete baseball fan. I am. If you think the stereotypical baseball fan, that's me. I don't buy a bunch of memorabilia and stuff, but I'm all about the stats. I'm listening to all the podcasts, talking baseball. Those guys love those guys. And I play when I'm not injured, which I seem to be a lot, which sucks, but that's okay. So I thought today, I'm just gonna talk about MLB and whatever. I'm no Ben Verlander. I'm no analytic whiz. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to give some really good insight, but from an average baseball fan, I guess you could call me, I want to compare Ohtani and Judge and the seasons they're having, their 2024 seasons that they're having. Now, Ohtani, obviously, if he was pitching like he usually pitches, he is the obvious MLB MVP. He's going to be NL MVP if he doesn't get hurt. What day is this today? August 29th. So there's a month left of the season. If he doesn't get hurt, if nothing happens, even if he still gets hurt, I don't know who else would take over. Maybe Lindor. I do love the Diamondbacks. I wish Ketel Marte was not injured and he was still in the running, but I think he's out of it by now, especially with Ohtani having the 40-40 season that he's had. But yeah, okay. Just so we're clear, I don't have any bias, okay? I'm a Jays fan. Jays are doing horribly. They're doing so bad. So there's no bias here, okay? I don't like the Dodgers. I don't like the Yankees. I don't like the Dodgers because they have a bunch of money, and my team doesn't have a bunch of money, so I'm a salty Jays fan who doesn't have money, and we didn't get Ohtani. Whatever. I don't like the Yankees because, well, they're the Yankees, and they're in the division, and whatever. That's my most hated team. Either way, I'm not going to be biased either way. I'm looking at the player itself. So, when it comes to Judge, he's currently leading an on-base percentage, which I'm sure he's going to still lead by the end of the year. Slugging, OPS, OPS plus, total bases. He's leading in intentional walks, home runs, RBIs, and walks. Which is surprising because I thought Soto would lead in walks this year. But I guess he's just not being pitched to, which makes sense because the rest of the Yankees lineup is anemic and can't hit for shit, which I love, but he's playing center field. Is he playing center field well? I don't really know. I don't know how to get the defensive metrics on that. Let's see if I can go on Baseball Savant here. But he is, and I've seen some highlight plays. There was the one where he went up against the wall against the Nationals at their stadium. That just came out a few days ago, maybe 3 days ago. Let's see here. Yeah, look, Judge is not a good base runner. He's 32 percentile in base running value, and the fielding isn't good. Okay, 22 percentile in fielding run value. However, he is just the best hitter in the league. That's just how it is. So, compared to Shohei is obviously in the NL. He's leading in runs, homers. Is he second in stolen? How many stolen bases? MLB. That's leaders. I don't care about hitting stats, just all stats. So yeah, he's second in stolen bases by an Ellie in all of MLB. It seems. Yeah. Ellie has 61, which is nuts. Ellie, I did see an interview where he said he's the best base stealer of all time, which is complete bullshit. But I think he's just messing around a bit. Yeah, they were like, oh, who's better? And they gave like, oh, Lou Brock, D Gordon, Ricky Henderson, and he was like, oh, Ricky's the best. And then they're like, well, you forgot a guy, you. And he was like, oh yeah, no, I'm the best. It was like, obviously it's kind of banter, but I do think that's funny. So yeah, Ohtani, he's second in stolen bases. Where's he on the hits leaderboard? Alright, 8th in hits among the MLB. Man, if Ozuna can get the triple crown here, that'd be kind of sick. Regardless, okay. Obviously, if Ohtani was pitching like he has in the past, then he would be the unanimous MLB MVP. But looking at the stats, I think most of everyone can agree it's Judge. As of now, he's hitting 229 OPS plus to Ohtani's 176. I mean, the numbers, obviously the hitting is the only thing. Ohtani's not fielding, okay? So even though Judge is bad at fielding, I think it still gives an argument that Judge is more valuable even if he's a bad fielder by taking up a spot in the outfield than Ohtani not being able to field and only DHing. Because the DH, a lot of teams use it as like getting a free bat. Getting a good bat that maybe can't play the field, but you need that, like, a good bat there. And I mean, I think the Yankees are using it mainly for Stanton. And that makes sense, because Stanton runs backwards and can't field to save his life. But I think having Stanton's bat in the lineup for Judge to play bad defense, quote-unquote bad defense, instead of having Ohtani not take up a spot in the field and say you need, I mean, Kiermaier's like center field for them right now, I think, right? Kiermaier. And I love Kiermaier. Kiermaier is my complete idol. I play center field. Watching Kiermaier go at it I was so sad when he left. Kiermaier hasn't played a lot for LA. He did have that, was it a grand slam? I think so. Either way, he's an amazing defender, and I really hope, even though I don't want the Dodgers to win, I hope he gets the ring. If they do, he'll get a ring, but I hope that if they're destined to win, he gets his ring, because he was beaten in the 2020 World Series, the Mickey Mouse World Series against the Dodgers, so maybe you get that little bit there. I do think, as a conclusion, and I think I've seen this a lot online too, is Judge is MLB's MVP. And I mean, I agree. I am very for the running aspect of the game, the fielding aspect of the game. And though Ohtani beats him out on the running aspect, I really think that the fielding, even if it's bad fielding, taking up a spot so you can get a better bat in the lineup, is doing a lot for his team. Judge is doing a lot for his team by taking that on. Letting Soto have right field, the short porch over there. Because, I mean, he can still go out and get it. Judge is still going out and getting it, even though he's not good in the outfield. He's just not. But yeah. I think, as of now, August 29th, 2024, Aaron Judge is MLB's MVP, and I think that's been really said among everybody in the baseball community, except for Dodgers fans who are like me writing Shohei. And I mean, everybody's me writing Shohei, so I mean, yeah. I do want to look at Ketel Marte though. He, before the injury, was batting .298, 370 on base, 560 slug. I mean, I love Ketel Marte. Ever since the Diamondbacks made a run in the 23 postseason. Now, mind you, I've watched baseball as a kid, and I watched the Jays in 2016, 2015. Those years were great, but I didn't watch them a lot. And I only really started watching baseball a lot and like learning about the MLB, like rules and everything like that, halfway through the 2023 season. So my Jays got swept by the Twins in the wild card round, obviously. I think I was at a game on both. Like, I was at my own game playing when both of those games happened. So, I didn't get to watch it, luckily. I didn't get to have my heart broken by Royce Lewis, who is a GOAT, by the way. He's crazy good. Yeah. But I did decide to pick a favorite to win, and it was the Diamondbacks. I think I started like watching them when they started against the Phillies, when they like their first game. Postseason bracket. Yeah. Oh, it was after I heard that they swept the Dodgers, and that I found hilarious because I watched Gabby Moreno and Lourdes Gurriel Jr., two players that we sent over in that horrible trade for fucking Dalton Varsho, which I love watching Dalton Varsho in the field, but it just wasn't a good trade, man. It just wasn't. We could have sent like Gurriel and like Espinal or something over. Well, maybe that's too little. I don't know. We could have sent fucking Nate Pearson. I think Pearson would have been like a. Oh, he still might have some juice. Like, yeah, take him. Like, I feel like we could have gotten a better juice. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Damn it, man. Started calling them the Arizona Blue Jays and whatever. Either way, Ketel Marte, I feel like, was on an MVP pick. I don't think he was going to win it if he continued to stay healthy. Ohtani would have needed to like slump really, really badly for him to heat up and continue going. I really don't think he's going to do that, and I don't think Marte is winning at all now. But I hope he gets a top 5 finish, because he's only been an All-Star twice now. 2019, he had a crazy good year. 32 homers. He's almost matched that now. He has 30 as of today. 329, 389, 592, 981 OPS. Like, he was doing it. I know it was the juice ball season, and I mean, a lot of people were saying, oh, he's a juice ball merchant, he can't hit homers. But 23, he hit 25. And now this year he's hitting 30. He can do it. I'm sure he can do it. Ketel Marte is my man. And he's signed to a really good contract. I'm kind of Marte fanboying right now, but at this point, like, recognize how good he is, because he is very good. And I'm really excited, and I hope that the Diamondbacks can make the playoffs, because I want to see him and Corbin, who's heating up now. Just watched his grand slam last night. That was sick. I was like, come on, Corbin, please, grand slam right now. That'd be so sick. And it like popped up on the little game day thing on MLB app. It's like Corbin Carroll hits a grand slam to Was it? I think this. Yeah, deep right field. And like I don't know. I don't know what his like exact description was, but that was so sick to see. Oh man. Yeah, I really hope. Like I'm so down with the Jays rebuilding. I think that they need to bring Bo back and show that he can be himself while he's healthy. Say that it was just like an injury thing. And then try to trade him in the offseason. Extend Vladdy, but give him like 30 million a year. I don't care, man. We paid Springer. We paid Springer. Springer was on the low. He was coming down. Let me look at Springer before he hit free agency. What was he hitting like? 2020 was his last year, so that doesn't really help the case. But 2019 juice ball year, 292, 383, 591, and 974 slug for 150 OPS plus. He was 7th MVP. Okay, that's a really good year for Springer. Like really good year. And then the with the Astros in 2020, he didn't hit as well, but it was a small sample size. Right? Small sample size. So I can see why we gave him so much money. How much was it? How much was the contract? 6 years, 150? Eesh. Yeah. I know a lot of Jays fans love Springer. I don't. I really don't. And maybe it's because I picked him up when he was 23, 24. Like in the years 23, 24. When I picked up watching then. And seeing how he's just not producing anymore. But man, having this guy till 26, 2 more years of just paying him until 2027. Actually, we have him through 26. Fuck. Yeah, no, I can't see how this was a good move. He's 34 right now. He was drafted by the Twins, and then he went to university, and then was drafted in the first round by the Astros. Interesting. Okay, I'm just looking at his reference right now. He debuted at 24. Yeah, I mean, if we're willing to pay Springer 150 for 6 years, and then Gosman and all them like that, we need to, like, Atkins has to. I don't want to see Vladdy in any other uniform for the rest of his career. He can have his little, like, stint with the Phillies or something in his, like, last year where he's, like, still trying to just play for fun or whatever. I think this guy could be a Hall of Famer. I think he hits 51 year at least homers. I think he can hit 300 batting average like a few years. I think he's going to have a really good resume. And I want it to be in a Jays uniform. Even if we're rebuilding for the next fucking 3 years, I don't care. I want Vladdy to be what we rebuild around. Because I think we can make a run to the World Series by when Springer's gone, 27. I think 27 we can make a run. If all the cards are moved right. When is Atkins out of office? Ross Atkins contract. Okay, so he'll be out in 27. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll see. I think this has been a good talk. Judge is MLB MVP as of now. Ketel needs a bit more love. Can't wait for my Snakes in the playoffs. And the Jays need to extend Vlad. Trade Bo away. He wants out. Like he does. I mean, sure, it's the media who has just said this stuff. Oh, Bo says he wouldn't be surprised if he's traded or whatever. But I don't see him in a Jays uniform in the next 5 years. I don't see him. I mean, I know his free agency is 20. He's signed through 25, so he'll be going into the 26 offseason free agent. I think he goes somewhere else. He probably goes Cleveland, maybe. I feel like Cleveland's probably a landing spot for him. They'd have J Ram, Bichette, and Jimenez, and I think if they're gonna dish out, they're gonna dish out to him if he's vintage Bo. Yeah, I don't know. That's my prediction. 2026, you'll see Bo Bichette in a Cleveland Guardians uniform. Anyways, good talk, and I'll probably make a few more videos like this. I know my main subject of speaking will most likely be baseball related because that's what I know and that's what I like talking about. See ya.